Hello there, this is TLB, Two Legs Better, from my channel Two Legs Better, and today this episode is Badminton Academy. So we'll talk about the badminton. Yeah, this is my high 10 racket. It's a traditional old racket. Anyway, so today we will make more comments on Zheng Siwei. He is possibly the most talented doubles player I have ever seen, comparable to Handler Setiawan, and there are others similar. The way I evaluate him is this: I think he's the most versatile. He masters every shot. I wouldn't say any one of his strength is better than everybody in the history of badminton. I wouldn't say that, because almost all the great players, they have certain strength. But for him, he's just so versatile. He knows everything. He can make every shot from every places in the appropriate time. He examines the game so well. It's just brilliant. Of course, this one is focusing on Zheng Siwei, but you can't ignore Huang Yaqiong, because in doubles play, many times you need your partner to give you space to make the plays. Sometimes your plays cannot be made because your partner is in the way. You can see that in even the top players, many of the players that these two are playing that showed in these clips. But because Huang Yaqiong basically is, allowed Zheng Siwei many times to do that. But also, of course, Zheng Siwei also give Huang Yaqiong the same thing. But these two are a great pair. But for the purpose of this clip, I will just focus on Zheng Siwei here. So this is a compilation. So it's going to be well, we'll see. Okay, I have done the first part of this video actually, and but I think it's too laggy. So now I try to do it in the recording style, not streaming, because the last one was lagging because it was streaming. So it is real time, but nobody was watching anyway. So I guess I'll just do the recording and see how it goes this time. So let's get into it.
A sign that they're beginning to relax, they're beginning to feel this is very much...
Okay, we'll start with the next one.
Perfect serve. Brilliant.
All right, this is just brilliant. It's just brilliant. Okay, so this game, this one, you can see that the serve. So Zheng Siwei's serve actually touched the net, but still is long enough to be a valid serve. So that's Wang Yiliu. Wang Yiliu couldn't get the shuttle at a high point, so he had to lift it. But he doesn't want to lift it high because that will give Zheng Siwei the attacking opportunity. So he just tried to lift it over Huang Yaqiong. And Yaqiong is so great, she intercepts that and put it back. See? So Yaqiong just was ready and was getting there. Now, one thing I want to point out that I see some players make, some mistakes players make. Now here's the thing: when you have a serve like this, what do you do as the female player just standing here? You don't really move, okay? You don't really move, and until the other player try to hit the shuttle, and then you attack it, but you don't go away. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's just you do what Yaqiong does. You hold your ground and get ready and raise your racket and wait for the shuttle. So this return is actually pretty nice because it's in the middle of the two players. It's for both players to get it. It's not easy. So Wang Yiliu is also a top player, so that's a great return there. But Yaqiong was ready and she got it. And when she got it, you can see that Wang Yilü is retrieving. When he retrieves, now there, Yacheng could push it mid-court or push it all the way to the back, but it will be fast. The fast shuttle directly to the male player is usually not a good idea because they are very powerful. They can return it in a very good way. So Yacheng did the smart thing to put it in front of the net. You can see that, the Yacheng's shuttle it looks like it's going to push long, but then it dropped in front. So Wang Yilü had to go back and then go forward to retrieve it. So let's see. Now, because it's a drop, and Wang Yilü was scrambling to get it back, so Yacheng can move to the center, so to protect the cross the net and also in front of the net. That's also brilliant because then Zheng Siwei doesn't have to move. So he holds his ground and stay there and just get ready to where the shuttle is going back.
Perfect serve.
So, and Wang Yilü did the smart thing as well, and again put it in the mid-court area. Now, I want you to take a look at Zheng Siwei's feet. Look at the feet. The right foot forward, the tip of the foot outside a little bit, and the left foot casually drags, and the left hand, and then the right hand, the racket is hard to see, but that's the way you hit the shuttle. But when he hits the shuttle, it's basically him and Wang Yilü playing the chess here. So Wang Yilü is trying to go back and handle this whole part. Now, what I think Huang Dongping should do. Huang Dongping is the female player right here. This is what I think she should do. She should go up. She should go up to protect the net, to release Wang Yilü to go back to the backcourt. Because now it's basically a chess match in the center of the court. Whoever lifted first will be put in the disadvantage. So she should go back and check. But I think she is very capable, and she's like a single player mindset, or she's just so capable, so she can do the back. But Wang Yilü is not fully committed. Wang Yilü is not fully committed to the net, and because he's the male player, he's trying to get back. So he's asking for help from Huang Dongping, and that he didn't get, so he had to hold his ground. So now, and Zheng Siwei sees that and saw him moving back, and then put it in front of the net again. Now, because after he put it in front of the net, he's moving backward. You can see Zheng Siwei's feet moving backward. Now, Wang Yilü did the smart thing to put it in front of the net. Now, Huang Dongping is coming to help. And look at where, no, Huang Yacheng is coming to help. Look at where Huang Dongping is. She's still there. She's still there. She needs to go up. She should go up, cross a little bit, maybe at least a half a step to help. She can't stay there. That's not, that kind of forces Wang Yilü's hand. Now, let's see. Okay, so Wang Yilü is committed at the net. Now, Yacheng wasn't there. Huang Yacheng was in the center, moved there, so she can't really do cross comfortably. So what she does is she lifted over Wang Yilü's head to the backcourt. It's not easy. Wang Yilü is pretty tall. I think over 180 centimeters tall, I think. I didn't check, but he's pretty tall. So it's not easy, but Yacheng did it and pushed it. Now, you see Huang Dongping. The reason she had to use backhand is because she's out of place. She's not there yet. And of course, her backhand is not that bad. So she did a cross. She doesn't have a lot of choice. She could go all the way straight to the back, and that will put them in a disadvantage in a defensive position. Now, and she sees the big gap here, and she did that, but she doesn't want to overdo it, so she kind of does it like in the middle. So that cross is not very good. If you listen to my views before, you know I'm totally against the backhand. I don't think anybody should rely on backhands, you know, especially in this case, especially it's a mixed doubles game, female player against the male player. Don't do that. Literally, don't do it. But she did that, and it's a cross. Now let's see what happens. Remember, Wang Yili cannot see. Wang Yili cannot see behind him, so he doesn't know where the shuttle goes. When he sees it, it's already there, basically. So now he has no choice. You see how big the gap is. How big the gap is. So he has no choice. He had to go help in front of the net. And now that's when, you know, Zheng Siwei just flip the wrist and the finger just does that. See, let's see the one. I want you to see the footwork and also how high Zheng Siwei get the shuttle. He got very high of the shuttle. What does it mean? What does it do when he gets it high? Okay, let's see. All right. Okay. Oh.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it is brilliant, and we know that. That's why we do it. Okay, let's take a look at it again. See if I can phrase it in the right moment. Yeah. I want you to see the footwork. Look at the footwork and look at how high the racket is, you know, when it touches the shuttle. When you touch the shuttle that high, and it's not above the tape, but it's close enough. Now you have the choice to push the shuttle down the road. This is why Wang Yili is scrambling and rushing. Now look at Huang Dongping. Look at Huang Dongping. Why is her back turned against the net? Because she did a backhand. Now she's not even fully back yet, so she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know where Wang Yili is going, the male player is going. She doesn't know where the shuttle she hit went, and she doesn't know what Zheng Siwei is going to do. So that basically rendered herself out of the play. You know, it's just Wang Yili alone. And when she saw that, she was trying to protect the back. That's not a female player. That's a double player. Okay, it's not a female player. So Huang Dongping has a very strong double player's instinct, not a strong female player instinct. I don't know why. You know, but she's very successful. She's one of the top players too. You know, very capable. But it's just her instinct is more single and more double than mixed double. I don't know. It's just I hope I pointed out some of the key stuff here. You see how the Zheng Siwei and Huang Yangqiu move in sync? You see how they move in sync? They literally move at the same time to a different location. So Yaqing is moving forward, Zheng Siwei is moving backwards, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's like a poetry.
Brilliant. Found. Got deflected.
See that? Let's see their move
By the net cord.
See? You see both of them moving? You see both of them moving?
Final shot from Zheng Siwei.
Okay, next.
Good serve. Oh, brilliant.
This one is also it's also beautiful. It tells you about the trust and the collaboration between Zheng Siwei and Huang Yangqiu. Okay, what do I mean by that? So their opponent is Indonesia is another good pair. That's Jordan and I don't know the girl's name. The girl is new, I think. I want you to take a look at the standing. You can see the guy is receiving, so that's a typical place, you know, foot on the line and getting over the whole court. He's a very powerful smasher. He's you know, he's fast, he's big. And look at the girl. look at her feet. Look at her feet. is basically almost a meter away from the line. I don't know why though. I think for female plays, you almost want them to step on the line. This is a doubles standing, and look at where Yaqing is standing. Yaqing is in front of the line, and this is a, I don't know why it's that way. Okay.
Good.
All right. It's a great return. It's a great return by Jordan, and he pushed it, got it almost above the tape, and then tried to push it over Yaqing's head. This is why Huang Yaqing is so brilliant. She can intercept this. Most people would miss. If they try, they could hit the feather, but not the shuttle, and she was able to get it back. That's how brilliant she is. But also Zheng Siwei is ready.
Serve.
And see how fast Zheng Siwei recovers. Yaqing put it back, and then Jordan lifted really, really high. That's a powerful smash, and I want to point out why. You look at this. This is the male. This is the female player. Okay, to me, I think the female player is way too behind. She doesn't have to be. She's a professional player. I know Zheng Siwei's smash is very powerful, but she can get it. She can take it. So I might advise her to move forward like half a step, not too much, just half a step, and that way put her in a better position to defend. And in this case, of course, Zheng Siwei didn't do that. Zheng Siwei just smashed it right into Jordan's left hip. So, but that's okay. And then let's see. And I also want you to notice where Zheng Siwei is. After his smash, he moves immediately forward, but in a crossway, in a 60-degree angle kind of, and move forward towards the center. Now this is the shot. Okay, let's look at it again.
Good serve.
Okay, that's the smash. So the block was not very good, so it went to the middle, and it was intercepted by Yaqing. But it's fast. It's not very easy to get a great shot. So she blocked it to the female player, and the female player, she actually uses the upper hand, so it's a high block, but she was defending. Her racket was downward, so that's why she couldn't drive on it. But she still got enough to over Huang Yaqing's head, and Huang Yaqing saw that, so she tried to block it, but then she realized it was over her head. So look at what she does. Look at what Yaqing does. She put down her racket, because if your racket is up, you're going to block the way, block Zheng Siwei's shot. So, and that's just beautiful doubles work, mixed double or not, it's beautiful work. And now for the female player, the Indonesian female player, and she saw that, and she starts to move forward, and that's kind of natural, because most likely the shuttle is going to return straight, and and when she moves forward, Jordan starts to move to his left. I want you to see Jordan's movement. Jordan moved parallel to the line. I was told not to. My coach told me not to do that. What do? You make an angle. It's half a step towards the female player. It's like with an angle. Why you do that? Because that way you manage everything. The whole triangle. The other triangle is that because your player, your partner is covering right in front of her only this portion. Then all the rest of that is yours. Okay. The only way you can effectively do that is to go parallel, go forward, but not parallel. When you go parallel, even a little bit backwards, you open up the whole thing, this whole side. And that's why Zheng Siwei's play was so effective.
Oh, brilliant.
You see that? That's a huge gap. It's far away from both players. It went there. But I want to point out one, of course, it's brilliant on Zheng Siwei's side. He saw that and he knew where the gap is and he put it there successfully. But he couldn't have done that without, number one, Huang Yaqing get out of the way. Number two, the opponent players are out of position. So it's just beautiful. To me, it's just it's like nothing better than this. It's better than a great movie,
From Zheng Siwei.
See that again. See how they move? See how they move? Do you get what I said?
Octavianti.
Goodness, how's that possible? Brilliant. What was he?
Okay, this one is against So and Che, the two Korean players. These two, if I remember correctly, are the only pair that took a world championship away from these two, from Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqing. Right. Also Wang Yuli and Huang Dongping, but but sorry, somehow I didn't count that. But this is the one. They always play them tough, but they usually lose. They most likely lose. I think they only won a couple times. But that was a beautiful one because the Korean players are usually defensively very sound. So this is another example. Let's take another look. Okay. So the Korean male player is serving. Okay, that's a great return. Okay, that's a great return. Zheng Siwei took it over the tip and then flip the finger to push it to the right side, and you do that with the forehand grip, and then you use your finger to push it there. It's pretty fast, but of course these are professionals. These are great shots. It doesn't mean they're gonna get the point right away. So still got it, but you can hear he got it by the rim of the racket, not the net of the racket. That means he's late, but still it's a good one. But it's high, and now because when the male player, when Zheng Siwei pushed that to the mid session, his whole body is committed. This is when you do the move. If you push it over the net, not only you use your finger and your wrist, you also use your body. Your body has to move forward. So when you move forward, and this is the beauty of Yaqing's play, and Yaqing noticed that, and she knows she moves back. She moves back to protect the backcourt. Now the return is not very good, so she goes forward to smash it, and she didn't smash to the male player. I might I might smash to the male player because he's out of position, but their defense is so strong, so she just smashed it to the female player to Che. Let's see. You see how fast the Korean players get back to defensive position. Now there is one possible good place is the backhand corner of So, because he's left-handed. He moved all the way back. So now if you smash there, that's fast, that's close. So that's a good position. But I would still think he can get it back. And another option, of course, is to smash in between these two and towards the female player. I actually think the best shot would be to drop it right in front of the net in between these two. That will really create a chaos. But it's I'm nitpicking here. Okay, so let's just see. So that's a smash. Look at Zheng Siwei. Zheng Siwei is looking at Yaqing. He's basically saying, okay, so what you gonna do? Okay, so you're gonna smash. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do next. That's great partnership. So it's a smash, and when she smashes, Zheng looks forward and move back a little bit, and Yachun goes forward. The smash was defended by Che, and it was back, and Yachun moved forward. And that's what Yachun did. You see Yachun push it in front of the net, and see how fast the Korean players are. The two Korean players, how fast they go for the shuttle. You look at So, he's just he's a brilliant player.
Goodness.
Okay, but it's a lift. When you are desperate in that situation, you want to lift it as high as possible. Although it's not ideal, but it's the best you can do. And now both of them just run back to defend. And big smash, and yeah, it didn't work. Well, it worked to some degree, I guess. So, and it was defended. It was a great defense, actually. You know, it's good to hit to the female player, but Che was good to block it back in front of the net, because she saw that Huang Yachun is not there to block it, so she put it right in front of the net. And Yachun goes late, but still put it back. This is the part I think that can be improved by Che's part. If after blocking it, if Che can go forward to go to the net, she would have an upper hand, but she didn't. She stays there, wait until Yachun push it, and then goes forward. This is, that's less than ideal, I would say. And then she had to lift again, because this is for doubles play. If you can just put it in front of the net and force your opponent to lift it high, just do it, because your partner at the back of the net, at the back of the court, should be able to control that, you know. So, and this is Zheng Siwei on top of this. Yes, smash to her again, just kind of moving her. And now she's going forward. Did you see that? After she blocked it again, not this time she moves forward. When she moves forward, So has a chance to cover the whole back. So now he can move. Okay. Now, Che, because she moved forward, she can put it right in front of the net, but it's not a very I don't know. I mean, I know I sound super critical. The Korean players, their defense is great, but their net play is less than ideal, I would say. So it wasn't a very good play. So and Yachun just tried to push it past that to the mid court. Okay. Now, this is what I think happened in the winning shot here. Okay. And you don't have to agree with me, because, well, you also could think I'm nitpicking. This is what I think. Che, after she put it in front of the net, she should move to the center, because she didn't block it. It's going to go past her. She should move to the center. And then when So push it in the kind of a flat to the mid-court area, she should raise her racket and defend the cross. That's her responsibility. And she didn't do that, and that's why Zheng Siwei's shot was successful. But why was it successful? Because Zheng Siwei saw that. Zheng Siwei saw that the So, okay, let's see if we can freeze at the right moment. Okay, so she's moving forward. She put it, but not past Huang Yachun. See that racket control. If she controls it perfectly, she should put it directly down the road. No, not there. Here, directly down the road and downward. That will pass Huang Yachun and put the red ones in a tough situation. But she didn't. So Huang Yachun put it back, and now you see that. Now she for Che, her best bet is all the way to the other side. It's such a big work. It's hard to do. Yeah, but and she does try it. You see that? You see the position? She she did what I said she should do, but she wasn't in position. It's too far away from all the way from this corner to around here. It's too difficult. She only moved close to the center, and she's raising the racket and try to get it. And Zheng Siwei saw that and plays to her right side, and she's left-handed. The right side is basically past her. And also because of her moving, and she continues to pursue the shuttle, and the shuttle was way down, she kind of blocks the male player too. But of course, to be fair, I don't think So can get that either. So this, I think there's some slow motion. Let's see that.
What was he thinking?
See? You see that? Actually, the shot, because it's very long to the back, I think So could get it. See? You see? But because Che was moving that way and to try to intercept it, so that actually blocked So a little bit. But So can still get it, but now he can't, because she's turning her back. Now, if he hit the shuttle, he's going to hit her too. This is another thing not to do in doubles, mixed or any doubles, men doubles, female double. Don't turn your back. No, don't turn around. Don't turn around. If the shuttle go past you, stay down. Lay on the ground if you have to. Just stay down. Give your partner a shot. If you turn, your partner has no choice. They can't do anything. You can only look at it. So, okay, next one. Look at that. That's also against the So and Che. This is okay. I'm going to be super critical again. You know, these are world champions, all right? So just to kind of bear with me. Now, this one was successful because of her movement. It's yeah. Let's see. So it's the serve. Hua Yajun serve, and it's a good shot. It's a good shot by Che, and she got it high and pushed it to the middle of the court. So you see how low Zheng Siwei's racket is. You know, he had to hit it low. When you hit it that low, it's not many choices. Not many choices in this case. Now, but why did he do that? In this case, I would say the Korean players. So I think he should move this way a little bit. If he moves this way a little bit, he takes away this mid-court area. Then Zheng Siwei couldn't do that. And that also, if he does that, that will put the Koreans in a better position too. So, but because he didn't, because he moved, not she, he moved that way, she moved that way, but she was late. She was in the center. She couldn't block the street. And Zheng Siwei saw that. This is so great about Zheng Siwei's vision. You know, he sees the movement of the opponents and sees the gap, and he does that. Just little flip, just a little flip, just a little, and it goes back straight, and it disrupts the rhythm of the opponent. Now I want you to let's look at the positions of the two Korean players. Okay, the male player is here, and the female is there. Now the thing is mid-court is not a good way to intercept it, of course, but I think he should drop it in front of the two players. It's not gonna kill or anything, but I think it's a better solution. But let's see. What he did is he put it back right in front of Zheng Siwei. He put it right back there. If it's a men's double, it's not a bad place because your partner is going to cover the rest. Okay, your partner is going to cover the whole this whole triangle of the court. So you can only stay here. You can stay here and only cover this. It's fine. But this is a mixed double. So mixed double, the girl was instructed to cover the net. So when you put it right in front of the net, and the Che, the girl, she was here, she had to go cover the net. But the thing is this, she couldn't see it. She couldn't see it before the shuttle. When she sees it, it's late. When she sees it, she goes forward, and that leaves the part behind her a big gap. Normally, in doubles play, if one player is here, the other player should be here to cover the rest of the triangle. But in this case, because of what happened previously, so let's see again. Let's see. Okay, now you see that the male player, the So put it in front of the net. You see, Che is already moved backward. Che was hoping that, was thinking that she's going to cover the rest of the court. And now she sees it's back to that corner. She had to go back to that corner. Now that leaves the gap. And I want you to see that the male player, So there's no way he can get this. Not because he couldn't, not because he's not capable. It's mostly because the female is in her way. The Che is in her way. Che's right foot is basically in her way, and he wasn't ready for a place like that. And Zheng Siwei saw that. In doubles play, sometimes you only need to fool one. If you have to fool player, you don't have to fool both. You fool one player because that player is going to block the other player. So you fool one player, you fool both of them. This is exactly what happened. See that? And of course, the shot itself is great. The shot itself is great. He got it high, and he did the right move. He did the right move. Oh, it is lagging. So he did the right move, and it just crossed the net over her head. Now, this is another mistake that Che made. She should leave it to her male partner to do it. Just let So get it. Maybe So can pull out some magic and get it. And he is that good. But because Che realized her mistake and tried to get it, and she is in the way again, like I said, I'm not blaming anybody. I keep saying that because I don't want to sound like I'm overly critical. Because when you are playing a game like this, it's so fast. You need to make a judgment like that and just go for it. It's not that easy. So, but I'm just trying to explain the situation. See that? She's trying to move forward and then had to move back, and now nothing they can do. Okay, it's 40 minutes already, so I think I should stop. And so again, this is I'm Two Legs Better, and this is my channel. I talk about badminton, I talk about American football, I talk about negotiation and psychology. So please subscribe and come back, and I will post more materials here. I'm still new to the channel and to YouTube, so I'm still learning a lot of things, and also the computer is not, I think even for this one, there are some part is kind of lagging, and I need to figure out what to do with that. I hope it doesn't affect the content of of my explanation. So please leave your comments if you see anything there, because it's I guess I don't really love myself that much. I don't really like hearing my voices that much, so it's kind of pain to go through 40 minutes of a clip of myself talking. I don't know. So if you happen to find some of the parts are valuable, and if you find anything, please leave a comment. I will read the comments and try to make adjustments along the way. So in any case, thank you, and hope you have a wonderful day, and hope to see you again later. Bye.